You know, she has some problems for sure, but I think it's important to just
She's
look
also ugly.
Well, okay, no, I don't think that was necessary.
You women are horrible.
Is that a stuffed animal in the background? Like, look, women can get away with anything. Could a grown man get away with a stuffed animal in the background?
Hey, hell no!
They're perpetually 15. They never mentally grow past 15, I swear. And how pathetic is it that she has to push her mams up to get attention on the internet? This should be a disqualifier for anything serious. And I hope that's not a cross on your neck. Snatch that off, please, before it burns into you. The stupid eyelashes, the stupid lips. I hope none of you guys would see this out and about and think, oh, I want this to be my girlfriend. And as a female, having female friends, it almost doesn't make sense. They're only going to bring you down and definitely sabotage you from getting a man. And more than likely, they're talking behind your back when they link up without you. So I just really don't see the purpose of having a group of female friends. Maybe one that proves she was really down for you, but a group of female friends is pointless. It's going to hurt you more than it help you in life, for sure.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
I agree.
Men do have a superpower, and do you know what it is? Sensing when a woman is about to get into a relationship is actually impeccable. The timing of men. You can be like seeing someone, and then everyone from your past, 6 years ago, 4 years ago, 2 years ago, they could come in and they'll be like, actually, I want to marry you, and I know I never told you this before, but like, I just got this weird sense, and I should tell you right now that you're the one for me. They just know. It's actually a superpower they have, and I will give that to them.
Here we go with those stupid eyebrows again. I've been talking about them for a few episodes. The messy eyebrow look or the choppy eyebrow look. I don't even know what to say at this point. How about you stop having a roster, ma'am, and then you wouldn't have this problem of, guys in your roster confessing their love when you're about to get in a relationship. See, this is why you can't trust these women these days. They're always talking to at least 3 other guys.
She sleeps around. She's selfish. She's inconsiderate. She's arrogant. She's egotistical. She's full of herself. She's a ball breaker. She's a massive nag, and she's just going to make our lives miserable.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
And they're never going to be satisfied with one guy because they're always going to be wondering, well, what if I got in a relationship with this other guy or this other guy? They're doomed. They're really doomed. They'll never make a good mother and they'll never make a good wife. They're too self-absorbed to make a good either one of those.
It's a super fun thing that I've been noticing. I'm at a point where I'm 27.
Damn!
And it's a time of life where everyone's starting to freak out and be like, I'm getting older and I'm not making enough money and my status isn't where I want it to be. And obviously, I'm not the only one who is this age. And lately, I'm noticing my friends are getting really weirdly competitive and starting to treat each other like shit and treat me like shit.
Because they don't give a damn about you. They don't like you. I don't like you.
Competitive about their children and their jobs and projecting all their insecurities onto each other.
Yeah, it's what the female hive does around this age. That wall is coming, and it's time to start positioning. See, this is why I don't really believe in the whole friend thing. People claim they're your friends, but once the competition kicks in, then you see who's really there for friendship. Or who was keeping you around to make their life look better. Yeah, it's time to grow up, sis. It's time to leave those little girl games behind. Let me guess you're single, and you're panicking too. Don't try to front and act like you still just cruising along carefree.
We don't believe you. We don't believe you.
But honestly, by the time they hit 27, it's too late. That's 10 years of bullshitting around with Chad and Tyrone and taking life as a joke and treating men as if they were disposable. Probably just not taking any aspect of life serious. You probably work at Starbucks. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's time to, get your shit together. As women always tell men. Yeah, see, nobody questions women their whole lives until they start getting around this age. And then it's like, okay, what have you built up to this point?
Nothing but garbage, yeah. Nothing but garbage.
Society expects men to have their shit together basically at 21.
It doesn't even make sense.
But that's why coddling women doesn't serve women. It doesn't do them any good in the long run. Telling women they can do no wrong and don't worry about this and don't worry about that and you're a queen this and you're a queen that. It puts them at a disadvantage when shit get real. Because they have no experience in that. When things get rough and the rain and thunderstorms come. They don't even know what to do. They have no idea how to get their life together. And as far as their romantic life, they probably can't get their life together at this point because they're too damaged.
This whole threat of women, oh, you're gonna grow old and die alone. No, we're not. That's not a threat. We have our friends. We have our sisters with us. Did you ever see the Golden Girls, my dude?
Oh my
That's
God.
not a cautionary tale. It's a goddamn victory lap.
And this feels like a phase where people lose friends, not because you're an adult and it's hard to make friends as you're an adult, but because you have to start cutting out people who are toxic. So if you can, just remember that it's all fake.
I think the biggest lesson I have learned as an adult so far in my adult life is that bad people can thrive, be successful, have a clear conscience, and sleep like babies at night.
Oh yeah, they don't give a and honestly, in this day and age, or probably since the beginning of the time, being a bad person is actually an advantage because you don't have to worry about those pesky things called morals holding you back. Yeah, we should know by now bad people make the world go round. The best people are going to have the hardest time on this planet. No question. But you always got to take what women say with a grain of salt. I'm sure she's talking about getting pumped and dumped by you know who.
You be alright, nigga. You tough, right?
That to me. I guess understanding, but also accepting it because that's just life. Life is unfair. The world is unfair. But that to me is like the biggest thing I have learned.
We don't care. We don't care.
Mom, stop doing that shit. You weirdo.
Anyways, before we go to the party,
Mom, there's people behind us. Stop recording yourself.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
For the streets, baby. For the streets.
And all the men who find her, they just clock her as a hussy and keep moving.
It's over for you, Thats. It's over.
Hang in there, bro. I feel sorry for you, man. Your mom's a 304. And she's still desperate for that attention from guys, even though she older and got kids. I'll admit, she look good for her age. She could get it. But she can't even manage to, stop being a thirsty while she just hang out with her kids for the day. How pathetic is that?
Get you old. Stop trying to act like you this fragile little butterfly. But that's the sad part with older wrinkle-faced bitches and shit like that. That's the sad part because they still trying to go back to that bread and butter of all this shit. I mean, and it just looks pathetic. Unless the guy's just super horny and doesn't care anymore. That's the only reason why she's getting away with it.
I promise you, this woman cares more about social media attention than she cares about the well-being of... I ain't even gonna go there. Is that too far? Okay, I'll put it like this. She's putting more effort into social media attention than she's putting into making sure they grow up to be upstanding citizens. She don't give a damn if he getting bullied by his friends because his mom is a social media attention slower. She don't care. Even if he thinking about deleting, self-deleting. Even if he came to her in a serious tone like, Mom, I'm thinking about you know what. Like, can you please stop doing this? I can't take it anymore. I'm depressed. I'm getting made fun of by my friends. She wouldn't stop. She'd be like, honey, don't worry about what those guys say. And we'll take you to the doctor to get you on some medication, but I ain't stopping. It's sick. It really is sick. She probably divorced his dad and she trying to catch a new fool.
Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.
I date in New York City a lot. And dating-wise, there's a lot that's like asked of a man. Like first dates are like nightmares.
I got a question on that, yeah.
Dude, it's like, I'm like, what do you want? They got like a checkbox, like, are you gonna pick me up? Are you gonna walk on the outside of the sidewalk? Are you gonna open the door? Are you gonna pull out the seat? Are you gonna pay for the meal? Are you gonna be interesting during the dinner? Are you gonna be funny during the dinner? And then when you walk home, are you gonna drop me off? Are you gonna watch me walk inside? And then are you gonna text me after? And it's like trying to defuse a bomb. Like if you...
And they're totally not worth that, honestly. Most of them aren't worth it. Even if she let you hit after the date, it wouldn't be worth it. All for what? So you could be one of the options on her roster? No, thank you. Look, this is what I'll say, guys. I mean, talk to a chick for a few hours on the phone before you ever go on a date with her. See if the vibe is right. I know you guys probably hate the word vibe, but you know what I mean. See if she even worth meeting in person. And if all she want to do is text and she don't ever want to talk, then she ain't bout. It's that simple. And here's the thing, women don't have all these requirements when it comes to the top 10, 20% of men. They stop by their house when they tell them to and bring food on the way. All he got to do is be at home when she get there. That's all the requirements she had for those dudes.
Men unsatisfied with the women in his country?
Not really, no.
You shouldn't say that about a woman. Why can't you say women are wrong when they're wrong?
You want to be making moves on the street, have no attachments, allow nothing to be in your life that you cannot walk out on in 30 seconds flat.
Okay, first of all, I didn't miss the red flags. I looked at them and thought, damn, that's sexy. And that's my problem.